What's up there guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Derail Valley. So in this video we are going to be hitting the rails in our 282. We've got everything loaded up and ready to go. We've got a bunch of cars and we've got a DH4 on the back just for support, and hopefully we won't need her. But yes, we're going to be trailing off today to oil refinery and then up to food factory in town. So please do grab yourself a drink. Let's hit the rails. Right then guys, first things first, I'm actually going to check on the DH4 just to make sure that everything's set back here in terms of handbrake off. Should be it is off. That's cut out correctly. We've still got a flashing light there. Wonder why that is. We've got a handbrake on still. I think it'll be with the main loco, our big baby, our 282. So I think if we take that off, let's just check. See if that light's gone off. No, it's still on. Right, we'll check that again in a second anyway. Right, okay, let's fire her up. Let's start the firing up process. So we'll get the door open. We'll start shoveling some coal in here. Now, there was some great tips that came out of one of my previous videos. I'm going to light this up. I'm going to leave that open for just a sec because we'll put some more coal in. Open this. And water-wise, obviously, we're going to be good. I'll hit F4 there just to show you. Obviously, the fire temperature's coming up dramatically. And as far as fuel goes, we've got a full set of everything that's needed. I'm going to hop up here. If I can find it, I'm going to open this baby and get the dynamo going. So that's our electrics on. And I'm going to see if I can find the air pump. That's done now. So a quick look at the lubricator. Has that dropped down by half? Is that just me? So that dropped half just by being out here. Let's just have a quick look in these caps. Shouldn't see anything used here. So that's absolutely fine. Starting to see a bit of smoke coming out the top. Again, these should all be full. That one doesn't look as full as what it should be. Is it just me? Why do they need topping up? We've barely moved her. Surprised at that anyway. Yeah, I guess it was just the angle. Right, that's done. Let's get our remote back in there just in case we need it. Right, let's have a look then and see where we're at. So, this wasn't cut out. It is now. Right, we'll put a bit of a independent brake on and make sure that that's fully released. Yeah, we need more coal in there. Get that fire going. Right, now we'll close that. We'll keep this wide open and we can turn that off now. We'll keep those cylinder cocks open. We'll put her into forward. I'm just going to check the rear just to make sure that light's off now. You've still got a warning light. Why is that? Can't remember which way that... You know when you just start to think, I don't know which way that's supposed to be. So it's actually supposed to be that way, sorry. My bad. So that should now go out. Yes, that's out. Right. Yeah, that was me checking things, trying to figure out which way it was. And yeah, obviously, ran into random problems. Right, now, I'm going to throw on a bit of headlights And we'll put on that gear light as well. But yeah, we should be pretty much ready to go here. So a quick look at our gauges. We've got a headlight on, right? Yeah, we've got a day running light on. And we don't need to put the end of train light on. End of train lantern. Now somebody suggested putting a light up in here. Well, we'll do it raw. We'll do it without that. And also they suggested a clinometer as well. That's just quite a good idea. But we've got plenty of pressure here, plenty of temperature. Obviously no chest pressure because we don't have the regulator open. But if we start to ease that open and release that independent brake, can we actually start to move forward? So there we go, we are going. We've got a decent amount of weight to be fair, but she's making light work of it. And the one thing that we haven't done is validated our orders. Wow. I did say that we were going to have to do that, and I haven't done it, so let's do it quickly. Right, they're done. Let's get back to our beautiful new loco. As she's blowing off steam left, right and centre. No, it's the cylinder cocks. We'll close those. Right, let's get this closed. Get this regulator open. Right, so guys, first stop I said was going to be not that one, it's going to be this one. So our first stop's going to be oil refinery, and we're going into A3S. So over the noise, which I'm going to turn down in my ears, let's have a look at oil refinery and see where A3S is. Right, so this is A and 3S is there, so it means us coming in this way, heading up there and then reversing into A3S there. Now we do have the DH4 on the rear, so we'll have to disconnect that at that point, but you can hear she's blowing off there because of the fact that we've got quite a lot of pressure, boiler pressure. And I think this will be our first real sort of difficulty here, climbing up here. What I'm going to do is just check our route, because we want to head here through Coal Mine South and then left here, right here, up this way, right again, right up to eventually ending up at Food Factory. Alright, let's just keep the power on here. Regulator's wide open. We are going 40 kilometers, which is absolutely fine. Quite dark in here though. Again, we've got those artifacts there across the tunnel entrance, and one thing that I didn't check is the weather. Just ease that back. Get a bit more in here. Keep that fire roaring. Normally like try to burn it lean, but with this being the first run in our own 282, I don't want to take any chances going uphill. So we are going to cannon round to the right here soon enough. The right, long sweeping right, which I'm not worried about. We've got an 80 kilometer limit here. I'm just going to keep the power on. I can almost smell the steam here. As you can see, she's making pretty light work of this. Again, if anything, high pressure. We can close that damper a bit actually. That should help. Right, we're doing 50. And we're not too bad for the moment, but we are going to have a pretty severe right turn coming up on the switch. We've got a 50 limit here. Still climbing uphill and quite a bit of what looks like mist over there. I could be wrong. Right, I'm going to start to ease back on the regulator in a sec. A tiny bit. We've got this baby, the reverser, eased back quite a lot actually. Right, let's ease back a bit here. Open this a bit more. Fire. Ooh, didn't see that speed limit. Lovely. Let's get a bit more coal in there. It's a two-man job this, like, there's no doubt about that. Right, she is running on. And what's that moving at the front there? Is that just literally the drive gear? So 60 on the switch apparently. Let's open the regulator a bit more again. Let them know we're coming. Right, water isn't looking great. Let's open the injector. Although opening the injector does mean that we are going to be killing off some of our boiler pressure. Now it's a 50 limit on this turn here. We are going just above that. I'm not too concerned about it. I'm not going to be on the brakes just yet. And we've got a 50 through here as well, through the switches through Coal Mine South. And just going to keep it going. Just keep that water going in. Got the regulator closed now actually. And she's not doing any harm running at this speed. So we can see there, as I am using water from the tank, I'll bring that up. 50 limit here. We're less than 50, so we should be fine. Water from the tank here should be going into the boiler here. Steam is dropping though, because we are cooling everything down. Right, let's close that injector. Get that pressure back up again. The regulator's closed. Everything should be good here to pressure up. We've got the damper fully open. That's bringing in extra air to keep this fire burning nice and strong. And yeah, with the help of the mountain, we can actually see there all the way back to the rear there with the DH4 in tow, with its additional lighting there on the roof, lighting up everything for us. Right, let's see how we're getting on. Pressure is not coming up, is it? Now, I have experienced this. Chest pressure is obviously off because the regulator is closed. Now, if I push this forward, is that going to help? It shouldn't really do anything. And she's literally just coasting currently. Where are we? So we've gone through Coal Mine South, got some switches coming up. Really could do with that pressure coming up a bit more, to be honest with you. That fire is not really burning as strongly as what I would have thought, considering we've got the damper fully open. Make sure brakes are off, right? She's dropped to 40 kilometers. It's that pressure coming up. Steam is literally sat where it is. Fire temperature is sat where it is. I don't know, guys. I'm not a master with the steam, to be honest with you. I feel like it feels like that fire's out or something like that. I don't know, does it think that fire's out? Because if I drop this damper, that's going to have a profound effect on it. See, the fire temp is coming down now. So I don't want to do that, but I want the fire temp to go up. We are coasting quite nicely at 40 here though, so I'm massively concerned. Fire temp's on the way up again now. Yeah, it's climbing now. Where will it climb to? Yeah, the fire temp is going up a bit better now actually. So I wonder whether I needed to close that damper and then open it again. We're not getting any more steam out of her though. But thankfully we're holding 40, so I'm not massively concerned. So this is my running commentary of thoughts. I hope you're enjoying it for the first time that we're running this baby. Let's hop out up here. Now that is beautiful, isn't it? Ah, that's the lubricator in action. We've got a 50 limit here. And I'm just going to let this pressure continue to come up if I can. Mind you, 9 isn't too bad, to be honest with you. I know you guys are probably screaming at me in the comment section what you're worried about. I just expect the pressure to be a bit higher, that's all. Yeah, that's come up a bit, to be fair. 9.2 according to that overhead view. Right, where are we? We've got some switches. So let's just leave her as she is for now. We're going to be heading uphill soon, so I will start to get the regulator open again in a sec, get some chest pressure going, and hopefully everything else will be absolutely fine. We are starting to head uphill now by the looks of things. There we go, so as we've opened the regulator, the pressure's coming up. I thought that would be the opposite, to be honest with you. And it's probably my lack of knowledge, because I thought when you open the regulator, obviously that feeds through to chest pressure. Because where the general boiler pressure, I thought, would be dropping when you open the regulator. I don't know. Anyway, the regulator's fully open now. We've got an 80 limit here. I'll ease back on the reverser a bit. Right, we're flying here, and we've got a left coming up, which you need to be mindful of, so I'll just ease everything back again. So 60 here. Put some train brake on. Nearly 2 bar of train brake and it's having no effect. There we go, we need to be down to 50. 3 bar of train brake on. There we go, she's dropping now. Release it again. So we're heading downhill first here, and then uphill through that rickety little track. Just going to keep putting a bit of brake on here. Okay. So far so good. Don't know why the brake didn't release quicker there. Anyway, there we go. We're down to 40. And I sure hope that isn't lightning. Something flickering. Yeah, we're heading off to the right here. We are now here. Not too far from our first drop, to be fair. Not a million miles away. I'm really pleased with the way this run's going, actually. Water-wise, we're alright. We do have a climb on hand here, and it's got the speed limits as well, which makes it even worse. This is going to be a real test, this. Right, 70 is the first speed limit. So I'm going to start climbing with everything open. I'll pull the reverser back in a sec. Damper is still wide open. I'll keep the fire temp up for now. Wow, the fire temp is... Why is the fire temp right up there? What is causing it to just go up like that? It's not speed, we're still doing 40. And you see here, we're running out of power here. Just back the reverser a tiny bit. This is very steep here. If I had an inclinometer in here, you'd see what I mean. See this from the external view. See what she's climbed, and she's still climbing. She's doing well though. She's blowing off pressure actually. So I don't know why the fire temperature's suddenly shot up. If anybody knows the science behind that, I'd love to hear from you. I think there's something I'm missing. Alright, we're up to 40. Is it just like everything you does it have a really slow effect on what's happening up here? Like, come on baby, you can do it. We are going to be heading through farms, so let's just make sure everything's set nicely. So we're down to 20 k's here, and she's doing alright. She's doing alright. Can spur her on with a bit of pep talk. Come on baby, you're still climbing, but we're getting there. Still wide open. She's gaining. Fire temp is ablaze, basically. Pressure is right up. Water needs some attention. Yeah, this overhead view is great. I mean, I don't think you get it in expert mode, so when we move on to that, running this girl will be interesting. But there's our house. I don't think, have we been there yet? I don't think we've been there yet. Anyway, we're free of that hill. Ooh, we've got a 30 limit here. I know I had one 282 run where I arrived at harbour, so I was downhill into harbour. Everything was looking fine on the water level, no problem. Got onto the actual, like I had water left, came into the actual siding, stopped, looked at the gauge and it was empty, and I'm like, right, open the injector, and it literally did nothing. I was stood still with the fuel dumped, everything kind of shut down effectively, and trying to put water in from the tank, and I had the injector open for about 5 minutes, and the gauge, this gauge and the gauge on the F4 screen did nothing at all. Didn't move at all. So that was a bug, and I really hope we don't encounter anything like that. Right, so we're going to swing off to the right here to go through the yard, and that's absolutely fine. Exactly what we want. We've got a 40 limit here. And we're going straight down the middle here. Alright, so far so good. I'm busy doing something, and at the same time we're running in the corner pretty hard. Where are we? Okay, that's not what I wanted at all, in fact. So there was a switch there that was switched. I think that was done as part of the... when I was live streaming, we were here, and I forgot about that one. So I wasn't expecting it to be thrown, but yet, obviously it is. So we're going to have to reverse up here. Trying to figure something out on the map, guys. Much quicker to do this with the, what do you call? Wheel slipping a bit there, slightly uphill. Yeah, I was thinking, what is that track heading through that tunnel? And then I realised that's exactly where we're supposed to be going. Right, back to my plan. So I was thinking about these oil tankers at the rear and how to get them where we want them to go. So we could do two things here to help us out. I think I'm going to pull the entire train up here out the way and use the DH4 to pull the oil tankers round and then push them forward into there, and then my DH4 will be facing the right direction as well, which is something that I wanted anyway, because it's actually facing the opposite direction of what we'd want right now. Turn this light up a bit. There we go. Right, we've got a right turn, and then we are sitting pretty, really. Right, this is a 40. Oh no! Oh no! Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's get a good angle of this. Oh dear. That is not good. That is not good. Yeah, well. I guess that's that one, guys. We're going to have to recover from here and see how much it's going to cost to repair. But that is unfortunate, because that was going really good as well. If we have a look here, can we see... Wow, we are actually in the bushes and all sorts. How much of the train did we pull off the track? Ah, the rear part's still on. Yes, the defect detector will be kicking off. Stop alarm. And I think that explosion was our 282 as well. I think that explosion was our 282. Because there's the tender. Where is she? Where's she gone? Is that her? Yep. There she is, back to how she was before. She's actually going somewhere. Can we enter? We can. Oh, what a tragic ending, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm going to leave that as it is. Basically, we would have been dropping off there. And now we are literally going to be sleeping with the fishes if we're not careful. But I'm going to recover this baby, absolutely. In fact, that's the first thing that I'm going to do. Re-rail her. And we'll tow her back. Our DH4's still on the line. We've still got some orders. So we're going to grab her. In fact, I'm going to do that now before she goes any further. Let's re-rail her up here. And we're going to have to get the tender as well. Oh, man. Yeah, where's the actual track? So that's where we came down, this way. So we've got the opportunity to re-rail quite a lot here. If we re-rail there, can we also repair? Or are we just cheating too much now? I kind of want to re-rail. Maybe we re-rail there. Right, so we do have a massive problem in that She is dead, isn't she? And we can't fix her. We can continue with the DH4 though. So we could clear this. What have we actually even got left? Well, all of this is screwed, isn't it? Right, let's... Can we pull her as she is? Okay. So we could re-rail. How much money have we got? So we've got 987,000. It means that we're going to have to repair her again. And repaint her again. But these are the things that happen. And I'm leaving it in, guys. I'm leaving it in. Right, let's re-rail this slot. What's that noise? Right. Wow, that is so much fun though. I mean, what game do you get to do that? Is that the very front one? Right, I think the order of empties there is literally going to be swimming with the fishes. Are these completely wrecked? Yeah, they're on like 0%. It might be better to get them to where they need to go though. That is the biggest crash that I've had on this game yet. And it's going to cost us quite a lot of money. What happened there? And I apologise profusely actually for anybody who's was expecting me to get around that corner. But I was concerned about what we were going to do at Oil Refinery and trying to arrange that. But yeah, it's been fun, guys. It's been fun. Right, where's the rest of these? So how many were here as part of this one? So this is 11, so there was 4, wasn't it? So yeah. Right. So there was a car here, and now I dare say it's gone too far in. Oh no, there it is. And that'll be number 4. Actually, that's only 3. So I think we're going to have to ditch that order. There it is. Doesn't really matter which way it's facing. The DH4 is needed. These orders are going where they need to go, but they are going to be, unfortunately, rather expensive. We are paired, right? This battery isn't charged. Right, give me that. Right, I think we're connected up fully. Need to remember, she is in reverse now. I did say that was going to catch me out, didn't I? And it certainly has. Man, what a disaster. Right, let's get the baby, shall we? Will she even connect up? I think she will. Right, brakes on. Wow, I can't believe that happened. What an absolute disaster. We'll open that. Yeah, she's run out. Obviously the water ran out. But the cylinder cocks aren't blown, and I think that's the least of the worries though, really. She's lubricated. And does she still have grease in these things? Just out of interest. Yes, she does. Right, okay, well, not all is lost. I will... That's already cut out. I don't think there's any point in doing anything else up here. She's got a full load of fuel, which will still be there when we're ready to go again, although the water's pretty low. Anyway, guys, that's all we've got time for this episode. It's been eventful. In the next episode or so, we are going to be heading to our destination. Wow. And we're going to be doing so utilising the DH4 only for these drop-offs. We might as well go and get paid. But what a disaster. I thought that was going to be immense fun. It's turned out to be a nightmare, but in an amusing way. I loved it. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, please do hit the like button. Hit me up in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Hit the notification bell to be notified of up and coming videos. Otherwise, guys, please do take care of yourselves. And I'll catch you guys again soon.